Welcome. It is now day 2 of the 13 days of Halloween, and we have another great movie to review. While not based on any real occurrence, it is based on a great novel, The Haunting. Now, I know people will be interested in this story, but I feel this original movie directed by the great Robert Wise is well worth your time if you can find it. And I do mean that. Can you find it? Or will it be a little too much for you? Let's take a look at this movie to see just what makes it so special and so, dare I say it, interesting. Don't you think?
An evil old house, the kind some people call haunted, is like an undiscovered country waiting to be explored. Hill House had stood for 90 years and might stand for 90 more. Silence lay steadily against the wood and stone of Hill House, and whatever walked there walked alone.
No one who rented Hill House ever stayed for more than a few days. The dead are not quiet in Hill House.
Indeed, there are many places the dead are not at rest, not calm, but waiting, even seething with emotion. Perhaps it is only fitting. So what does this young doctor do? He invites the several people to this house. They are there to investigate, experience, justify. But will they get more than they bargained for? To be fair, that is a good question one must always ask. Are you really prepared for the unknown? Well, the doctor will soon find out now, won't he? And that's what makes this original film so good. Not only that, but it pays very close attention to the book. I myself, and even Mr. Hero, have had the pleasure of reading the original novel, The Haunting of Hill House. And I must say, it does a very good job. Now, not to throw any shite at the remake, but, I mean the one with Leslie Nielsen, or is it Liam Neeson? I get those two mixed up once in a while. But that film, while not great, definitely created a wonderful atmosphere. Maybe we'll review it some other time. However, these people are the ones who will experience the goings-on, the phenomenon, but they will also ask the question, is it just here? Is it just here? Or is it all around them? The mind is a powerful thing, and it can do stuff. Things we do not often think about. But this house might be different. I believe this character, this young character, she is the one who will experience, in all fairness, the most. Let's take a look, shall we?
Thank heaven somebody's here. My name is Eleanor Lance. I'm so glad you're here.
I'm Theodora, just Theodora. What about this crazy house?
I'm right next door. We have a connection.
As the story progresses and we are introduced to not only Mr. Luke, the nephew of the owner, we are bombarded by strange things. Are they real? Are they imagined? The film is like a psychological thriller in some regards, but maybe it introduces a few frights along the way. The story really does revolve around Miss Eleanor, the young girl who is escaping a dark past. And let's be fair, the story really does revolve around her. She is part of the key to this story, and I must say, it creates quite a unique perspective, does it not? As they uncover the mysteries of the house, they experience more, they think they see things. The story keeps building. This is something I feel sometimes some movies nowadays do not even attempt to do. I wonder why. It's a shame. Without any CG or million-dollar effects. They create an atmosphere that builds on itself. Then again, it comes to the old rule. It's not what you see that's scary. It's what you can't see. And this movie demonstrates that simple philosophy quite well, in my opinion. A philosophy that must be upheld. And even when you do see something, you don't see all of it. You don't know what's going on. Isn't that a coincidence? I sense a scene coming on. Maybe that will demonstrate what I'm talking about. And the tension that we will see on their faces. Because there are times I think these actors, well, I don't think they were acting.
God, it knows I'm here.
Doc, let's have the house cheap.
Films like these are hard to find these days. This isn't a long review, but it does need to be said. Just because something is old, it doesn't mean that it's not fun, or impressive, or makes you think. The roller coaster for all these characters continues on and on, even with the doctor's wife coming in. And of course, there will always be issues with that. The mental trauma, the anxiety, all of it building in this film. That is why not only is it like a ghost film, but a psychological film. And, well, let's be fair. We all need a little, how should we say, help with quite a few, well, things. I guess that's what makes it so interesting, though, doesn't it? But I must leave you with, as you can guess, a review. But what should I give it? This film, despite its age, has, well, definitely proven its mettle. A friend is coming, and it would be rude, well, not to offer him a drink, now wouldn't I? So I will give it a solid 8 out of 10, with a must-watch. But I believe the last words on this video should not be mine. No, they should be someone else's. You must decide if the film is worth it for you. I cannot give away the whole story or plot. That would be wrong, and, well, there's just too much going on now, isn't there? And, my friend and I will be giving the great Book of Holy Hammer quite an outing. But I believe those final words are coming. Please like and subscribe. Won't you? Won't you kindly?
Hill House has stood for 90 years and might stand for 90 more. Within, walls continue upright. Bricks meet, floors are firm, and doors are sensibly shut. Silence lies steadily against the wood and stone of Hill House, and we who walk here walk alone.